Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom.
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today we're going to talk about 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, season 6, episode 9, The Big Chill. Hopefully everyone got a chance to watch the episode, whether you watched it on the night came out on Sunday or you streamed it sometime today or just catching the review. Either way, hope you got a chance to watch it because a few things happened that was alarming and some things happened that was like had me at pause, and we'll get into all that. So on last night's episode, we had David and Sheila, we saw Jasmine and Geno, Statler and Dempsey, Christian and Cleo, Riley and Violet. So yep, that was last night's episode, and we have a few things to say about these couples. Now, before I continue, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are exactly, I believe it's like 75 subscribers away from 2,000. Once we hit that 2,000 mark, we will be doing a giveaway, okay? A Amazon gift card giveaway that if you're living in the United States at this time, you are entered into the contest and will be drawn for the gift cards live. This is a gift card. It's two $25 Amazon gift cards. So let's see who's in the chat. And also, please don't forget to thumbs up the video, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. So let's see who's here. Hey, we got Tamika. Hey, girl. Hey. And Sharon. Hello, Sharon. And Ola to Frappes and Tea. And hello to Cynthia and Tamika. Yes. And to everyone that's in the bushes. Hello. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, so what did you guys think about the episode in the chat before I drop the link? What do you think about it? But just in general, not about specifics, just in general. Do you think it was a better episode than what it's giving? Do we think it's like leading up into more drama? Because see, we didn't see Amanda and Razvan, who, you know, they started out the show. We didn't see Misha and Nicola, and I think they're just starting to come to a crescendo. Oh, used the big word crescendo. And then I also believe oh no, that's on the other episode. Christian and Cleo, something going on with Christian and Cleo. And then also to, not surprised about Riley and Violet. I actually thought this was a good episode. And normally I think a lot of times 90 Day Fiancé could be on the boring side because it could be like redundant, like nothing is like ever going on. So that's what I think is happening. Oh, and also let me say this too for everyone in the chat and that's joining in on replay. Here in town, we are experiencing, now it's our turn for smoke. Like everyone, wildfires, things like that. We're experiencing smoke from California, which California from here to LA is only like a 4-hour drive. But from here to like the state line of California is 45 minutes. There's a wildfire that's burning and it's causing like induced rain and like out the blue thunderstorms. So it's a little iffy outside right now. We're just kind of like, you know, not the norm for us here. So if it's like glitchy a little bit, that's what it is. So I'm apologizing in advance. So there's a smoke advisory like you all had on the East Coast with the smoke from Canada. Yeah, same thing from California this way. So anyways, all right. So let me see what else you all were saying in the chat. Dolores, you say lead up to more drama. Yes. Tamika, you say it was good. Drama's coming. Drama's definitely coming. Yes, I'm here for it too. Episode was pretty good. Hello to the Jasmine show and welcome to our world of smoke. Yes, welcome to our world of smoke. Like I said, I can see myself glitching, but I'm still here. And I want to do the live because, you know, the storms are coming through. They're passing through quickly. So still here. All right. So, and the smoke could kick rocks. Nobody likes the smoke. I don't care where you are. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link really early and go from there. Yeah. I don't think the Jasmine show, I know they're in California, is getting the smoke. It's from like real close to the Nevada line. It's not heavy in California like they normally get wildfires. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link and whoever wants to join can join and we will go from there. But I'm going to start off first with, I always, you know, on these 90 days, I normally start off with the couples who I think are the least boring. But I think they're all on this episode brought a little bit extra drama. So we're just going to go just real random. But what we will do is we're going to start off with David and Sheila. We're just going to go ahead and get that out the way. Okay. Just get them out the way because it was a downer. And you know what? Condolences to Sheila and her family. It's really sad that what happened to her mom. Now, if y'all remember last week, whether you were here on the live or you watched it other places or whatever, it was discussed that where they were living. First of all, I'm not sure if it was Tamika or Devontae who was like, "Oh, are they living in an alley?" I rewatched that episode, just that part. Yeah, it was an alley. It was like, man, Sheila and her family's living bad. I really hope that David loves her, loves her, and if you root for anybody to come to the States, it's Sheila and her family. Okay, is it just me? It is her and her family. So, also too, when David was going up the stairs last week and we discussed it on the live, it was like, did y'all see those stairs? And to learn that Sheila's mother that was on the very top of the top, some kind of way, fell through the stairs or whatever and met her demise. So listen, condolences to that. And I give it to Sheila who still filmed that, because I don't know if I would be able to film if my mom or somebody fell through the stairs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was, yeah. Okay. So it was sad. Would you say, Sharon? I was sad when I watched, but I don't think a lot of it should have been shown. I mean, I know that they probably, got permission from Sheila to do it, but I mean, for a coin, not that serious for me. She already got David. So, hello to Heavy Bear. Hello. All right. So Tamika and Jasmine's show. Y'all ready? Backstage? Okay. Sorry, I called you out. I'm going to say you're ready backstage. Oh, are y'all matchy? Did you call each other? Like, hey, girl.
No. Great minds think alike, boo.
Look, I'm pulling up the rear. I'm pulling up the rear with my color.
Yes. I'm liking your do, honey. I like that. Yes.
I'm trying to get used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, Vince walked past. He said, "Okay, mom."
Okay,
Right.
I want glasses to read. So hold on. Look.
True. Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Anyways, thank you. So, what do y'all think about Sheila? Would y'all been able to film if it was you?
No, I felt so bad. So bad because just from the preview, I was like, "What happened? What happened?" And I was like, maybe something happened to the dad, maybe the son. So I was just not expecting that. It really threw me off.
Yeah, and I didn't know in advance. I found out when the show aired. Normally there's like little things on stuff I read, but I didn't know. Did you know, Tamika?
No, I did not know. When they said that she fell through the stairs, I was just like, and she kept saying when they went up the stairs, like, watch these stairs. And I'm just like, dang, that was, it was, I was at work and I was like tearing up.
Yeah. I mean, the whole house, that's being generous, right? To call it a house. The way it's built and just how it's put together is just real rickety and raggedy. So it's not like far-fetched that she fell that way. It's sad because, like I said, mom was on the top of the top. And I was like, what is she, when I was watching myself, I'm like, what's she doing up there? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She already looked frail. The dad looked frail too. And if David could hardly make it, how did they get up there? I know they're used to it, but still, it just didn't seem safe. And unfortunately, that's what happened. So, but I for David to offer her to come to a hotel with her son, I thought that was nice, but I also thought that was a little bit too soon because why would she go to a hotel now when her family's there? I'm sure they have relatives coming for the services or the wake or, whatever's going on. So what was she just supposed to like leave and go with him to the hotel? I was like,
yeah, I don't think he meant it like that. I think he was really tired. And he also, I felt like with the language discrepancy, like she did not like really explain what the traditions are because obviously it's not something, it's not something that you would normally tell somebody until it happens. It was just very abrupt. So I just feel like I was like, this is not great for their relationship. It probably is that he's there to support her, but he also doesn't understand the customs. And
right.
Yeah.
Are you ready backstage? Excuse me, Tamika. Are you ready backstage? Okay. All right. We have Devontae joining.
How y'all doing?
Hey.
I'm late.
Yes,
we made for best dress.
So we're on David and Sheila to get them out the way. What do you think about not about the mother passing away, but just in general?
Oh, baby. Even though I was right. I didn't want to be right.
Mom.
Remember last week I said I think it was her mama.
I mean, honestly, both parents were frail. You know what I'm saying? So it really could have been anybody.
Dad walking through that cemetery, I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for her. He did. That's a real awkward situation. Awkward.
That is awkward situation.
Trying to get the mother's blessing. Laura
says, "Are you fired up tonight?"
Fired, okay.
That's why we start with them first, get them out the way. All right. So really, there's nothing too much to say. Like I said, I'm glad that she had the strength to film, and so I really hope their relationship works out because she really needs it. Let me read one more comment. Belle Foster dog mom says, "Evening being messy. Didn't the mom die because she felt the brooks downstairs and no one heard?" But mute your mic, Belle Foster dog mom. Mute your mic. Let's move on to Jasmine. Geno.
Horrible. Y'all are horrible.
It's too early, Foster Dog Mom.
Early, it's too early.
It's too soon.
I'm sure there's all kind of noises. So, anyway, Jasmine and Geno. Remember last week I said I had a picture of Geno and I didn't have it downloaded. So I'm going to download it. Show it to you. So this is a picture of Geno then and now. And I'm going to show you a picture of Jasmine then and now. Okay, so here we go. Geno then and now. I said, okay, Geno, you didn't look so bad. I don't think so. And then Jasmine.
I think he looks cute.
Yeah, he didn't look so bad. And then Jasmine then and now.
So I feel like in order
but she looked better.
Somebody got some collagen in them lips.
That's what I was
collagen. She got that nose cut right
nose, the cheeks. She a whole Barbie over there.
The whole thing done.
She got the whole thing done. She got the whole thing done.
The husband probably paid for that.
Maybe so. So anyway, so it's the next day after the therapist, and I'm still stuck on the therapist was trash last week. Therapist did not give good information. She was Team Jasmine. I'm like, is she a ringer? You know what I'm saying? Is she a ringer? Because what advice did she give them, in my opinion?
None.
Huh?
None.
True, none.
The only thing I remember her saying that was useful was like talking about like creating positive memories. So when they go through stuff, they can remember that stuff and want to work through it. But I was like, girl, I could have been a therapist at this point.
True.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, they're an easy session.
Yeah.
And why they always talking about sex in front of her sister? That's weird.
But the thing
is, sister don't understand English. English stuff.
She understands sex. I bet you she understand that. I bet you she understands. She know what her sister do. Sister ain't had no job.
Mm-hmm. Cynthia says Jasmine lips look like they were going to explode. Oh, well, some like them bigger than others. But anyways, so it's Liz's birthday. Her sister's only 20. I know there's some families who have, siblings older than that. But I thought her sister was just a little bit older than that. I didn't realize she was just 20. Maybe because she's been around for a while on the episode. So they go look for something at a jewelry store. I'm like, that is not a coincidence that she go into a jewelry store, right? Where else would she go for her sister?
Right. Man, that jewelry store looked like the Chinese store up here.
It's the Panama store.
I was like, what? I said you might buy all that for $25.
So you trying to say it looked like a swap meet?
What?
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
It kind of did, yeah. It looked like they went to the flea market. I was doing off when she was like, oh yeah, this is the big mall, da-da-da-da. And then I was like, that looked like a flea market.
Mall?
Like, I was like, get the diamond tester out.
Right.
That's the training center.
CZ's up in here.
So she, of course, picks out a nice little necklace for her sister. At first, I was like, who's going to pay for this necklace? Because I'm like, I know we already know who's going to pay for it originally, right? But then when she's like, oh, I want to look at engagement rings, I'm like, for what? Why would you want to look at engagement rings? So when Geno told her about the K1, so now Jasmine wanted a prenup, right? Jasmine wanted a lawyer, the immigration lawyer, and she wants a will. What doesn't Jasmine want? And if she don't get it, she gets upset. Did you see her try to get those little fake tears with the cashier, the person that worked there. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
Man, as soon as he walked out, I said, all right, 1, 2, 3, she about to cry.
yeah.
Right.
She wasn't talking about nothing.
It's the same thing every week, just for a different thing.
It is the same thing every week. I typed out, Geno is henpecked. She's really henpecked. Henpecked.
What that mean?
Oh, am I showing my age?
He pee-whipped.
Oh,
Whipped?
how?
What is henpecked? Whipped?
No, henpecked is like, so there's a rooster and the chickens, right?
Uh-huh.
But the rooster isn't manly enough, so the chickens rule the rooster. Like reverse.
Oh.
You get it?
That's kind of like whip, though, a little bit.
Yeah, but it's still henpecked. It's just, okay.
But how he whipped and he don't want the whip?
That's true. Not all the
You ain't
time.
never seen nobody was whipped and didn't want to whip it.
Well, I guess the 3 times that they did it over the 2 years, he's probably the best he ever had.
I mean, he kind of weird, so he probably like, oh my God.
Right.
And then, yeah, he probably like, I can't get nobody that looks like this in Michigan.
Hell,
So,
I mean, no.
But here's the thing, though. Geno said something that I didn't know. He said that his first wife was from Brazil. Did y'all know that he had a wife that was from another country already?
Yes, because I remember when Jasmine was saying she wanted to redecorate the house. Remember the first season they was on? She was like, it's Brazil colors. It's your ex-wife colors.
Oh, okay. I was thinking with the first season. I didn't watch all the episodes, so I didn't know that part. Okay, so Geno likes to go abroad too for his women, his lady friends.
He gonna have to.
No, he don't have to. He chooses to. There's a difference.
For that guy.
yeah, he chooses to.
For that guy.
Yeah.
He can't get the American Ferrari. He got to get the Spanish one.
Oh, okay. There you go. So, what y'all think about the bike ride that they had with Liz?
That was funny.
That whole conversation, by the way, for those of you who have not been to Vegas and those of you who have, we do not have that out here. It is too hot. So if you ever come out here, you're like, hey, you meet Millennial Mommy, like, you want to go bike riding? The answer is no, it's too hot. Now, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about the conversation? What it's always about sex, it's always about you can't tell me, and I fake it. And Geno's like, no, you don't. I'm thinking probably the only time she didn't fake it is if when he goes to sniff around it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the only time. But anything that involves blue pill, she's faking it because clearly she's not satisfied, or else she wouldn't be getting those sex toys and stuff like that. Now, is it just me, or do y'all see it different?
Let's remember. I think it was the first season they was on. She was crying because she wasn't getting sex. She said, I'm vegan and I want the meat. It's the only meat I want. Ain't nobody doing all that unless something.
No.
Right.
So I think he may have done something in the beginning. But he ain't doing nothing now. And he's saying it's the nagging, but I don't think it's the nagging because I just think he doesn't have that sex drive. That's my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Viagra ain't Viagra.
Like, yeah. Like I said, he need to just go ahead, load up on them. Especially in Panama, get everything. They got everything over there, probably. Get the knockoff version.
You need 2 of them.
But right here, where Frappes and T's comment says, next time go to Puerto Rico, Geno, looking for love. Puerto Rico? Who's in Puerto Rico? I thought you would have said Dominican, like where Lydia and what's her name? Nicola. If he liked to be ran, Lydia's a perfect person, but maybe Lydia's not young enough. Maybe that's what she's not young enough for him.
Man, Sheila is probably the best girl on this whole cast, and that's sad.
So I feel like people were saying like Sheila was scammy in the beginning. Now everybody is Team Sheila.
I didn't think she was scammy. I mean, I just was like, wow.
Well, I did think it was weird that she don't know no sign language like that, and they've been talking for years.
I don't know if it's scammy, but in my opinion, let me see if I can say it's politically correct. In my opinion, if you're somewhere else that's considered third world, I think it's like trying to better your life. So you're gonna roll with the punches.
Right.
So
Anybody you get with it.
Huh?
I said anybody she get with was gonna upgrade her. He said, I mean, they ain't got no roof.
Straight up. I did feel bad because David was like, I see why she wouldn't tell me that it was this bad.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that was a lot.
But if she knew she was this poor, why would you let him come stay with you? Like, he could have just came visit. Y'all could have had
exactly
whatever dish and kumbaya, and then we could have went back to the hotel.
Yeah,
I think.
And why your son ain't here with us? Like,
no, I think that she wanted him. Excuse me, Devontae, to see where she lived, to meet her family for like a day or two, get the son acclimated, and then go back. And I think her mother kind of took that away because he did say he wanted to be at the hotel with her first, and then bring her son back. I think that's what it was, but that interfered with it. So I don't know if she was scammy. Now her I will say that Millennial or Cassandra watched the episode back with me, and she brought something to my attention about the interpreter. It's not funny. I'm gonna try not to because I get tickled real easy. When the interpreter was interpreting, when she was like, "Oh, so how long have you lived here?" Which is all my life, and the look on the interpreter's face, Cassandra was like, "Dog outside, I can't come in here." I was like, "Get out the room." But that's true. The interpreter looked like, "What? You lived here all your life?" But clearly, Sheila is in probably the lower part of the dynamic, and the interpreter is not. Now, even though interpreter took her a month to learn sign languages, Sheila took her no time because she didn't try. It's just the fact of, I just think that David, he's ready for love, that he doesn't really care about that, because what do they all have in different countries? Even if you do speak, right? They have that app on the phone. So so I don't think he cares about that, honestly, David.
But how was Sheila communicating with her mom? Because the way she had to scream in mom's ear took me out. I was done for her.
We're not, maybe next week we'll talk about it again.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about it this week because I can't. It's not going to be nice.
Woo.
But that's true.
Too soon.
Let's go to Statler and Dempsey.
She could have been dead, though. She might be dead some months about now. Ain't the show?
It doesn't matter. We just saw the episode.
She died in 2022.
He said we can still talk about it because she been
2020. Well, sorry, Sheila, but I was just saying.
I know. I mean, y'all can if you want to, but I don't know.
I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about her mom.
No, it's not. But we just found out, though. We just found out. So maybe next week we'll revisit the episode. Her hollering her mom here. I'm like, everybody can hear. But anyways, let's move to Statler and Dempsey.
Nobody speaking sign language. Everybody can't hear. I can't do it.
Woo! It's just a dynamic. We're not laughing at that. We're just like,
what am I doing with y'all?
All right, Jarrell, the only one he the only one.
Let's move to Statler and Dempsey.
Yeah.
So Statler survived the night at the farm. So now there's no indoor plumbing. There's no heat or air conditioner.
He became an American real quick. Real quick.
Let me say this, though, about Statler and Dempsey. Apparently, it is something's going around. I didn't read it. I kind of heard a little bit, and then I tuned off. So maybe we'll hear about it at the end of the episode, or if they do a tell-all. That apparently they may or may not be together anymore, and that Statler actually comes from an affluent family. And so there's been chit-chat on the gram or Facebook about the relationship may or may not, heavy on the not, working because of Statler having her nose in the air, and she's, not cool with certain things in Dempsey's life. So we haven't seen it play out yet. But anyways, what do we think about it? Do you think that, I can't blame her. When you're used to indoor plumbing and used to heat and air, I mean, it's kind of hard to adjust, and so she should have known what she was getting into when she came. She should have asked the questions.
She was not invited to move in. So why she need to change how she lived? Because she didn't communicate that she was planning on moving in with her. That sounds like a Statler problem. And I don't really like her, to be honest.
Yeah, she's
what, Jazz? I don't care for Statler. I really don't. I think she's too brash for my personality. But
she give you stalker vibes. Stalker, weirdo.
I also don't
pop up at your job. No.
Yeah, I also don't care for her personality because she said her ex-girlfriend wanted to pick her up at the airport. I'm like, why are you still in contact with her? How she know you still coming over? You know what I'm saying? So maybe
you still chopping it up. And I said they brought up the ex-girlfriend for a reason.
Yes. So I I thought it was funny when Dempsey was like doing the sage, and then she saged her private area. I was like, you
Oh
gotta
Lord,
That stage was burning.
baby, burn, baby, burn.
It did start smoking though.
It did.
Yeah,
Oh,
and not in a good way.
them people was like, I'm not.
Sharon says Statler reminds me of Ellen, the dry way she talks. Ellen DeGeneres?
Nah,
Don't
she reminds me of
disrespect
the
Ellen
clear
like that.
eyes.
Don't do
Clear
that.
eyes. It's just.
No,
Don't
I
disrespect
don't like
Ellen.
her because she just seems really entitled, and everything seems like it's about her.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, okay, so I would live in one of those like farms in the middle of England. Okay, I get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all been talking this long. You should know like what she's into. She says she's basically a carny is what we would call them.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah.
So I thought like when she showed like the property and like how they have the containers I thought it was pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
I would rent this out for a weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just think that she's not realistic, and she just got some issues. Like Statler got issues. She got trust issues because she was out here being, she said a slut. So I'm gonna say the word.
She did say that.
Yeah. She said it.
So,
But why she not working on her abandonment issues? Because you're going to keep trying to blame everything every time somebody leave you. Just leave me like my mom did. Like, ma'am, no, I'm leaving you.
Because you're crazy.
You're crazy. You're weird. You're already trying to plot to move in. You done already applied for your visa. What?
that's crazy.
Right.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. These people talking about they want to have a relationship, but they're not fully communicating. Like, you don't just come to the country and be like, oh yeah, I've been dating you. Like, y'all haven't talked about living together. Like, have you even brought it up? She's like, oh, my lease is up in a month. Like,
Right.
take your butt back to the US, because ain't no way. If I was,
What if she don't
that
want you?
sounds like a setup to me. Like,
all
Yeah.
my plan, all
She's
my
a
eggs is in this
homosexual.
basket.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can move in with me.
Yeah.
But Dempsey don't know that yet. She don't know she's moving in or wants to move in. She don't know it just yet. Only we, the audience, know. So maybe next week when she meets her dad and things go right, maybe she'll bring it up then.
I already know how it's gonna go. She gonna like, I was thinking about moving in with you. Dempsey gonna be like,
No, you wasn't.
oh yeah.
Dempsey gonna
They
be
said
AI.
you gotta be on the lease.
Right.
Nah.
I like Dempsey. I think she comes across very sweet. I think where she lived, I agree with you, Jazz, that where they live, I was expecting farm. When you hear farm, you expect farm, right? What do you farm is farm. But they live on, I don't know what kind of farm
that
that
was
is.
a bougie farm. That wasn't no horses.
Farm.
I
It
was
was
like,
nice. It was somewhere I would visit. I wouldn't want to live out there if I'm from the city.
Yeah.
that was an Airbnb farm.
It was nice.
Yeah. So when Dempsey's friend came, what was his name? Adam? I've written down
Ben?
somewhere.
I think it was Ben. I know it was gonna be something up when they showed the picture of
It's
Ben
Ben.
before. I was like, Ben
Mhm.
kind of fine to be a friend.
You know what? I had
Mhm.
the same thing. I was like, Ben is awfully attractive. Did you see the way Statler was looking? Like, oh, this is
Yeah.
your
Like, oh, hold on, because they was hugging a mighty long
That
time.
hug was too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta
Too
be
long.
I ain't seen her for a long time. 5 seconds.
Right.
Going past 10, it's romantic.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They hugged twice.
Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be hugging nobody like that unless somebody died, and then you gotta come on.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. And when he said that they was like chalk and cheese, I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I've never heard that saying before.
I
was
was
off.
oil and water, but chalk and cheese.
Well, maybe that's their town saying, but the point is, the look on Statler's face was like, you just can't be friends. I'm like, I know something's going to come up. So when they leave later on, though, how is Statler going to ask Dempsey if she's cheating when she was the one that had been cheating this whole time? I mean, how you going to ask that?
Because she don't count it as cheating. She don't count talking to her ex as cheating is what it's going to boil down to. It's going to come out and she's going to be like, well, I didn't cheat, like, because I'm not, like, dating her. I just was talking to her.
Right.
But she's saying, she basically is deflecting because she probably wanted to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just knew that the ex was going to pick her up from the airport since
I did too.
Would be late.
I did too. I still want to know how they got it in when she had her prescription bag with the bubble guts. Like, how did you talk her into getting it in? How?
Ugh.
I mean,
was just too much for me.
I think she wanted to do it. The girl just weird. She was throwing the vibe off. She would have been when they was in the car. Y'all so happy to see each other that y'all ain't talking. What?
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. Hold on. Melania wants to say something to me.
That's a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's enough of them. All right, so let's move to Christian and Cleo. You want to share your face or no? Oh, she said no. All right, Christian and Cleo. What do you think about Christian and Cleo? Somebody lying. Somebody
Christian is a liar. He's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust nothing he's saying.
No.
And I love Cleo. I want to hang out with Cleo. Okay, she's great. But he clearly does not, he understands nothing about autism. This is what be driving me crazy. People be open about stuff. Hey, I'm trans, I'm autistic, you know, I can't deal with sensory overload, and do no research. Just be clueless about what's happening. Like if you say, hey, I have this disability, if I'm serious about you, then I need to do some research to see what should I be aware of, or ask those questions. I'm just like, this guy is a loser. I really don't like him. And I'm going to mute now because I'm going to, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna work because, dude, are you bi or you want to get next to her? You don't want to get next to her? I mean, what is it? What is it? Are you gonna be embarrassed if she comes back to wherever you stay at and they're gonna be like, talking about you? He's just, definitely experimenting.
Yeah,
I think
by curious.
I think it probably would have happened if it wasn't on camera. It's being on camera. That camera is throwing them off because can't hide now. Now that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, after they go out on their what they do, get wine or something, and they eat, and then they come back and play VR games, right? Then they get into bed. Well, before they get into bed, he was like, oh, we're going to do some baby making music. And she's like, I don't think I can do that, right? So when she comes out in her very best lingerie, her clearly the best of the best, or best for TV, right? When she get into bed, why she say, what up? I was like, what up? Even Christian was like, huh?
Because he keeps saying, yeah, you look cute. He's like, you look cute. That's the same lingerie she had on the first night.
It was.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it was. And is. Yeah.
Man.
So
he keeps saying,
just bust out his
he ain't making no moves. So she like, you can't be serious right now.
He did give her a nice little kiss. And then he turned over because he didn't want, never mind.
I thought when he did that, I was like, okay. I said, okay. He waited till the lights went off. Okay, I'm thinking, like, oh, he went to sleep.
Yeah, but when Christian was like, I really want a woman to make the first move. I've never made the first move. Who believes that? Who believes that? Everyone has made the first move before. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. He just.
I think he overthinking the sex part. I think that's what is throwing him off. Like I think he don't want it to be awkward. Like, okay,
it's already awkward.
Right.
He
gonna be like, "It's my turn." Like,
Dolores says Cleo has not fully transitioned. That's true, but Christian knows that though.
You know that.
Right. He knew that before he even bought his ticket.
Right. And then she says Christian does not know what he wants. I'm gonna show this comment this time, because it's a little controversial, but I'm gonna show it this time, Heavy Bear. Okay.
I'm sitting up.
I'm nervous.
It says. Anyways, Rabbi N.T. says Cleo could have took advantage when he reached over and kissed her. I guess. Cynthia says that Christian is creeped out by Cleo. And then Heavy Bear did go on to say he should just do it. I mean, he's there. I mean, he came all the way there to just kiss, I guess. I mean, no rush, right? No rush. So, but still, he shouldn't act like he's definitely giving mixed signals. He definitely is acting like, I don't do certain things because, I'm waiting on you to.
He know Cleo hot and ready. Quit playing,
Didn't this
bro.
man get married during COVID and a marriage annulled like within a few months?
I think that was him. Yeah.
I don't believe nothing he's saying. He a liar.
Again, Fried Bacon Tea says Cleo could have took advantage when he reached over and kissed her. I think Cleo was like, no, if you can't, for me, why would I do for you? I think she's being very open and honest with what's going on because, again, this falls on the Christian. And I think Christian also has things in his mind from his friends and family before he came there that's still rolling around in his head. But at the same time, I think he's also, I don't know, do y'all think he's fronting for TV? Because next week's episode is giving that's what he's possibly doing. That he's fronting for TV. Like he doesn't want
to.
Nah, I think he went over there and it's different online. When it's laying next to you, y'all cuddling and stuff. You cuddling and you felt it in your back. You were, oh no, whoa.
Yeah.
And but it was probably like I'm in too deep. He probably didn't change his flight in the bathroom.
No, he ain't in deep.
Yep.
Let's move to Riley and Violet. Yes, ma'am. Mute your mic. So, y'all, where do we begin with Riley and Violet? Where do we?
First of all, I ain't never
riding. What was the guy's name? The tour guide's name?
I don't know. I can't think of it. I have it written out. Hold on.
Somebody give him an award.
No, I think he was a beard too. Go ahead, Devontae.
Because I'm on the same with Devontae. I'm on the same page.
I ain't riding on no motorcycle with no man. Call me. Where's the guy? As soon as you put up beep beep, I'm your tour guide. I heard. We about to get in this Uber, bro. Park that. I ain't riding on the back of that with you. What part of the game is it? He all on the phone. Like, look. I'm like, you right. I was like, boy. I said, see, this is why you got to go to Vietnam. Yeah, this making sense. It's making sense.
Yeah, I was like, is he riding on that with a dude?
See, I didn't get that. I just got like he's on the motorcycle, but he's a little bit too tall to be on that. I wasn't thinking like he's on there with a dude. Was I?
I mean, at least the only thing I give him kudos, he ain't grabbed the dude hips.
Around the waist.
Right, he ain't grabbed the waist because I just knew he was gonna be like, ah!
Y'all are wild.
Oh well, that one went past me. So we got two who thought that because I didn't think that at all. I was just like, he's off the motorcycle. Okay.
Oh, motorcycle. It was the man. No,
it wasn't even a motorcycle. It was like a spree.
Right. He ain't the only tour. I thought he would have went ghetto when he got him a little female tour guide, and old girl would have got of it.
Yeah, she would have got jealous. That's what I was expecting too. That's true.
Well, I was just surprised that he came out the room anyway since he went to bed. Only thing he did was take his jacket off and his shirt he had on his pants and his t-shirt. But I have a video. It's a little choppy, but I have the video. So let's talk about the text message that Violet sent. So here we go.
Then I blocked him. I didn't even read it. You're supposed to protect me. Over here, you trampled and insult me. You don't deserve to be. My family is allowed to ask you. And when I come to your country, you are allowed to ask me. You want to know me. You have an uneducated, unscrupulous attitude. If you're like that, you should go away.
First of all, he needs to get him some phonics because I had to stop and read the text for myself. I'm like, what is he saying?
He was like this reading.
Anyways, so he's upset that she blocked him. She's upset. She blocked her. Wait, she blocked him. He blocked her. Neither one of them know. I thought that was funny. Now he's talking all this cash money to the production, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's she not gonna do? What I'm not gonna do? I felt disrespected. I should have got on that plane. Blah 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 blah. But by the end of the episode, talking to the tour guide, and by the way, if you make your money on the tour, that's why I'm like, this got to be production. He got to be a paid actor. How you got time to sit and talk, have a cigar, have a drink, and you on your spree right around Vietnam catching shots? talking to you like he's known you about his life. Who's got time for this in Vietnam? Anywhere, especially there.
He probably can't call his friends. Probably too late.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Is he paying him? Is he getting paid for this? So he gonna leave drunk?
You saying you never went out? Like, I've been out on a tour or an excursion somewhere on vacation and ended up hanging out with the tour guide because they was cool. This man is lonely. You gotta remember that. He said, have a cigar with me, let me buy you a drink, right? He don't have no friends there. So I'm sure that guy is used to random black men coming from America to be some woman that's scamming them. Okay.
He was like, "Oh, I want to go out for a drink. Let me be a tour guide for the night, so somebody can buy me a drink."
Huh? Okay, that went past me too.
These dudes just hustling backwards. I just don't understand. It's a lot of backwardsness. Like, y'all be waiting a year and stuff, and then all that just to get a handshake. No. We got to get what we've been waiting for a year out the way first. Then I'm gonna go meet your family and stuff like that, because I ain't coming here to shake hands. It's been a year.
True. Phil Foster Dog Mom says both have too much baggage. Who giving us first? Riley, congrats to sporting player, the tour guy. Sharon says, I thought nothing of it. The city's beautiful. The city was nice. I think all cities are beautiful at nighttime, lit up. I think so. Sharon also says, I didn't understand why he asked his friend to ask her that anyways. Exactly. Cynthia says TLC got that tour guide. That's right. I think so. Dolores says, I agree with you, Jazz. The tour guides are usually cool. I have never hung out with my tour guide.
You don't be going to the right tour guides then.
I actually had a cool tour guide when I was in LA last time on the tour of the Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
He was cool. I tipped him $20. That's where it left.
Yeah, if they do a good job, they be talking like, you trying to get some drinks later? I know a good place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I went on a food tour, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to this club or something later," and we had a good time.
Okay, but I don't know. For Riley, he just gives me, I don't know. That's not what he does. But when we see Violet, now Violet, I had to laugh. I don't know if y'all picked up on this. Normally, she speaks English in confessional. She didn't speak not one lick of English the whole time. She was mad.
She was crying.
Don't say that.
Old man black.
You conjure up the spirit. Don't say nothing you don't mean. But you know what, though? I mean, who are you on this one? You think that Riley was right, or you think Violet was right in this situation? Like, who do you think?
I think nobody was right, because both of them are coming from their own personal experiences.
Right.
Not unpack, work through, and talk to each other about. And that's the issue.
You got two alpha attitudes.
They're the same people. They block each other. They're literally the same people with similar traumas. Have not openly discussed it with each other, and each of them feel like they're withholding information from each other. And that's the real issue. The issue is they haven't talked about this stuff.
Yeah, and they haven't healed from them past traumas. And so they're taking it out on each other.
I think they both was wrong, but she was wrong first. First of all, I just seen a shirtless man on your phone. If you would have seen a shirtless woman on my phone, would you ask me who that was?
That's true.
That's a normal question to ask when you see something out the look. Oh, this is just my friend. Oh, so we could just, first of all, you tell me to get off the dating site, then you're on the dating site. Strike one. Strike two. You calling me ugly and old in front of the people like you ain't old and ugly. Strike two. Strike three. You got the picture on the phone and you can't tell, I can't ask you nothing about your life, but you can ask me everything on the book and I'm supposed to answer. Who's the man here? Like, who you know?
I mean, I can see that point too, but Riley actually had an agenda before he even came over to Vietnam, when Violet had already sent those messages to Riley's dad. So he was already on one. He already had a pre-agenda to get into Violet to ask her the different things.
To my father. That's weird.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean,
it's back to her daddy. Why do you got her number? I ain't even met her in person.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here? Is she trying to get a backup plan?
I feel like the issue here is that now I do I do think that Violet should address certain things, but I do understand where she's coming from because Riley tried to like throw stones and hide his hands. So he tried to act like his homegirl was just asking, oh, I didn't know. She answered her question. When you put her up to ask that question, I don't like that. So he tried to act innocent and then get offended and like blow up on her. First of all, you a black man, you out of the country in public. It's a no for me. Because it's going to come off super aggressive, which he is kind of demanding and aggressive already. But I don't like that he tried to act like he was innocent when he was the one like, yeah, you should ask her these questions. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom, y'all chat. Like, I don't like that. Be straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have told her, like, I told her to ask you something since you won't tell me, maybe you'll tell a woman. And yeah, he could have been 100, but I don't know. She been doing too much. I ain't going.
Yeah. She always doing too much.
Looking real desperate. Like, you dealing with all this for what?
Right. So who do you think's gonna bend first?
Riley's
gonna bend first.
Because he done spent all the money to come out there.
Right. Yeah. He might as well go ahead and talk it out.
Yeah. So something has happened every day since he's been there, right? So how many days has he been there? Like 3 or 4? The first night was something. The next day was something. Today is something. Day. It's like your whole trip. Like,
what does she do for work?
I don't know.
They didn't say that.
She said something, but I can't remember what it was. She got a job though, like a job.
She said she got one. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because when he came, didn't she? No, she said she had business to take care of.
Yeah, does she work? Was it a school? It was something she does. And I was like, oh, so she's not just a regular smuggler scheming person. Like, she got her own thing going on. She got 2 kids. I'm sick of these kids having more sense than the adults. That's what I will tell you I'm sick of.
Yeah.
I think Riley's gonna bend first too. And if he does bend, like, what he's gonna say? Is he gonna apologize for his actions, and then what does he want? To move forward? Because can they really move forward? Because she still has the thoughts of the friend on the phone and just different things. She doesn't give me, just like he doesn't give me, that they'll let that go.
He's gonna do that fake apology. I apologize if you felt that way. One of those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're gonna fight again, so
I don't know.
I'm not even worried about that. They're gonna fight again.
I think he should just go in the towel. It's just like, dude, it's too much going on for what? Just go to the Vietnamese strip club for the rest of your time. Have a ball. Go call that tour guide back. Show me the real streets.
Right. Show me the east side of Vietnam.
Right. Yeah. I don't have time for this. I came all this way. I ain't getting nothing but being called ugly and black.
He better get on one of those. If my advice to him is call Violet is a dub. Get your butt on this other apps. You in Vietnam and
you already there.
That thing gonna be blowing up.
Cynthia says, I thought she was a teacher, and failed foster dog mom says teaches math right to count money. I guess. I don't know. I was trying to look it up real quick, but it's not saying. It says something here about, is Riley one of her sugar daddies? I'm like, what?
I mean, did he ever send her money?
He didn't send her that much. If he did, he didn't send her David. But I think they be lying when they talk about they don't send money, because what's the point, right?
Right.
You trying to woo somebody and
right.
cash.
She didn't call you ugly, so she don't find you attractive. So what else she wanted to meet you for?
Yep. So, anyways, I think that was it. Anything else about this episode or Riley and the tour guide? Let's stop at the tour guide. So, like I said, I think he was for production. I think so. Y'all think it was just because he was lonely and cool, a cool tour guide person? That's what y'all really think?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he gave real perspective though. He's like, in our culture, family is family. You can't say your friend is like your family and she can ask whatever. So I felt like he was giving real insight, and he was like straight up like, you blocked her. Like, I feel like he basically called Riley corny, which he is. He was like, so you telling me that y'all got into it and you blocked her? Like, why? You need to apologize. I agree with everything he said, honestly. I feel like they both need to apologize, but I feel like dudes, not all men, excuse me, let me not generalize, but guys sometimes will talk to other guys with the expectation that they just gonna agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the dude was like not holding him accountable because he don't know him like that, but he was like, no, that you should not. It should not look that way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right, well, that was the end of the episode. Next week we're gonna see Tyray.
Lord, Tyray.
Oh, where he live at? Where he live?
Somebody should have called Neve already. I'm sick of him. I don't want to see him every week, every other week.
I'm gonna just walk in the door, be like, "Excuse me, how you doing, Mama? Where Tyray at?"
He's in California somewhere.
I'm gonna wake him up right out of his sleep. He go, "She a catfish."
Her name is Christian.
What is wrong with you? Unpack this suitcase right now. You ain't got no money. You gonna go over there? They stood you up the first time.
He could have said he wanted to go on vacation.
Why does he think that they gonna meet up with? But he said the real girl gonna meet up with him though. Okay.
Because he's trying to see if he can still make a connection. That's what he's trying to do. He not
you can pay the subscription.
How does he even know it's the real person? He hasn't had the real person this whole entire time. So how does he know?
Oh, she about to show up for that TV.
Somebody coming through the door, and it's gonna be some big burly dude. Hey, Tyray, that was me.
or it could be maybe his sister telling him, "Come on, let's go." One or two.
Gosh,
but when he tells his mom that he's going, she's like, "Why? Like, why are you so?" I just don't understand why he's so love struck after he's heard time and time and time again that this is a catfish. He's seen the catfish. He's seen the private investigator catfish.
So we all got that one friend. You just no matter everybody can see is if you go left, you gonna die. This person be like, I feel like I can survive. You're like, no. There's a 0% success rate. But this one person be like, I can do it. Like, okay, well,
I'm about to dive into Lake Lanier. I'll see you tonight.
Right.
Yeah, I heard about that Lake Lanier thing. I didn't know that till anyway. Dolores says, do you think the person's a guy? I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one. I don't know who it is.
So where is he going? Is he going to Barbados or are he going to California?
Because he took a flight, right? He took a flight. So it said that the person was just in a town over, and California has many towns inside California, the city. So he wouldn't have to take a flight nowhere. So that makes sense.
He's going to Barbados to see this girl that's in California.
I think she just lived a nice little minute. He wanted to get a hotel. He probably got a hotel just in case it's a miracle from God that it was her and she lied. She was just like, I don't know what he.
Oh, he's spelling God with GAWD.
Just slow, just slow.
Oh my God.
That ain't my God. That's God.
If that was my brother, I would have been like, I would have just straight walked. I'm like, bro, you dumb. All right, bro.
Boy, you don't sit your tail down.
Nope, I ain't gonna tell nothing. Go on there, waste your money, get heartbroken, and then go ahead.
But here's the thing. Hopefully TLC lets us see it play out next week and not like keep it going. Because
y'all realize that this thing with Tyray probably all happened within 2 weeks and they drawing it all the way out.
Probably a week.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is all like a culmination of.
But if they got the girl, do you think she met for free or they had to pay the subscription?
The girl is in California. He about to go to Barbados. He about to meet Christian.
Oh, he going to Barbados?
He took a flight. You don't got to take a flight to go to California. Only place southern California, you may take a flight, but not.
I don't think nobody coming through that door. I think it's gonna be somebody
coming through the door.
You're gonna see somebody walking through and they gonna wave. He gonna be like, oh, is that? Hey, girl. It's gonna be somebody in the back. He gonna be like, oh, they never showed up. Like, yeah, like the first time, fool.
I will say this about Tyray, that I do follow his Instagram. He follows Millennial Mom Instagram, and I did see on his Insta stories that he did an interview with one of the TV stations out there in California. So I don't know if you saw it, Jazz. Did he do it on 7 TV?
I don't watch the news, so I'm not a good person.
I don't watch the news either.
Right, I'm about to watch it. I'm about to look him up.
In California.
Yeah, Tyray, if you watching, hey boo, hey.
Mm-hmm.
You need
Also,
a hug. Bad.
who follows Millennial Mom? I thought it was interesting. Jenny and Sumit follow Millennial Mom. Anyways, all right. So Geno
I
next
don't
week
know
also
who that
too.
is.
Geno, they're old school. Geno is trying to set up a romantic night with Jasmine. I said, okay, we'll see if it goes somewhere.
Oh yeah, she looked good. Yeah, Geno gotta come through. He better pop that
He
pill.
not.
Larry,
He should have popped it about 5 hours before.
Nah, she said he was planning it, so he popped it. It's ready.
Dolores, we hope he's not going to Barbados, but he's flying somewhere where he could just take a car ride to the next city or two over. So I don't know. Look, because if I could go see the Jasmine show in 4 hours by car, Tyray could get to where he's going in at least 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, Phil Foster Dog Mom says Christian told him to meet in Vegas. What happens in Vegas lives in TLC forever. Don't send him here. Do not send him here. Phil
That's
Foster
your mans. Come on.
Anyways, Nicola and Misha are talking. So Misha looks like she's finally starting to realize that Nicola maybe isn't the man for her.
He's just not into you. He's just not that into you. Remember that
He's
movie?
into her, but I feel like
He's not into anything but the Bible. Okay,
Right.
That's true.
You gotta. I think because I feel like she want to do it. She ain't with all that.
She's spicy. Yeah,
Yeah.
If he made a move, she going.
She thought with this last week.
He's looking for Mary or Margaret, and her name Jezebel.
Yeah. Yeah, she ain't changed her stripes just because she just know a couple Bible verses that we already know. Give it a couple months.
No.
Whatever.
Also, I think Nicola wants a virgin. He wants a virgin. And he knows that she's not. And that she has a past.
But she ain't did it in the 2 weeks that she been there, so.
She's a born again virgin.
Everybody gonna be a virgin.
This is the thing. Nicola is not going to be able, like, he doesn't know how to have a relationship. Okay, so he's not going to be able to give her what she needs out of a relationship.
All right, the only woman
it's like teaching a 16-year-old because he hasn't had any real experience. Like,
right.
No experience. He's a Virgo, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be done before he even gets started.
Well, like someone first time. That's usually how it works. So then Amanda, we see her again meeting with Razvan's friends, and I guess she get her little feelings hurt because the friend said, he looks like you have a chocolate.
So that friend walked over there. I said,
"Oh, okay, hey, cool."
Yeah, FWB, friends with benefits, most definitely.
I think so too.
He hitting that. Yeah, right. He ain't waiting.
Yeah.
She wasted his time. She really went over there, all the way over there, just to blue ball this man. I just feel so bad for him.
You feel bad for him?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
I don't feel bad for him.
All the way over here. You can't feel that guilty about your husband. You already then flew over here. The disrespect is stumped on. Your husband is fresh dead. Fresh.
Oh my gosh.
She probably got a check.
Hold on, Devontae. Dolores.
Not fresh dead.
Yeah, fresh. Oh my goodness. Tamika, Dolores says, "What do you mean about Virgos? I'm a Virgo." So explain.
No, not Virgo. Virgin.
Yeah.
Virgin. I don't know how much I can say on this land because I don't know if Mama Millennial is on here, so I got to be respectful. So Virgin. Yeah.
Dolores is a Virgo too. That's great.
No, not your Virgos, but a you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then Statler meets Dempsey's dad, and then Cleo upset about Christian, who may have been lying about their intimate relationship. So when Christians meet with his friend with her friend in the street, he's crying and everything, talking about, why would he have to lie like that? So it maybe is giving Christian is saying on camera they're not intimate, but off camera they really are. So he's not telling the truth to somebody. She wants him to be on the up and up. And since he's not being on the up and up, their relationship may not be able to sustain.
I told y'all the camera is
Telling you.
up. He was all cool and doing all the extra stuff. When the camera, as soon as the camera come on,
Mm-hmm.
he's already on camera. That's messing up all your future bays because they're gonna be like, "Why are you on that show with the
right?"
Yeah, but he's kissing her. So what difference does it make if you're kissing her? That leads to other things. So, I mean,
I wonder if he a top or a bottom.
If you don't mute your mic,
I'm done. I got to go. I can't do this no more.
Anyways, Don't Foster Dog One says, "Can't wait. Chloe will finally see who Christian is." So that was in this episode. Tonight is, it might be taping for some of you already, 90 Days the Other Way. And I want to show you a picture that I didn't have last week of Brandon. I know, Tamika, you said you saw it.
Last week? Listen, I was on my Fiancé last week, and then I went to Atlanta. So
I know you were.
Yeah.
I know you were. Here is the picture. It's a little spoiler, so here's the picture, but it's already out.
Oh, yeah. I did watch it. I had to remember. Yes, I did.
So Brandon and Mary did get married.
They are married.
Right there.
And she's pregnant.
And she's allegedly pregnant.
Allegedly.
But they're definitely
for them. That's cute.
Yeah. They actually they looked really nice. I was, everybody looked, and his mom is there.
Yeah.
Oh,
but their storyline though, their storyline is just, they're still young, and that just getting married
they're 23.
doesn't take those problems away of trust, and I gotta be on the phone with you 24/7, in my opinion. All right, any last words of the show?
Oh, I was gonna say, Tamika, last week when we was on here, we was thinking the same thing. We both were talking to her.
What are you talking about?
We need a group chat. When the last time we was on live.
Right, but who are you talking about in particular?
No, like who was on,
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, we need a group chat.
Got it. Trust me.
You on Instagram? You on Instagram, Devontae?
Everybody down here
93.
everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute, what is it?
Everybody.
Oh, taking me out. Sorry.
You want everybody to know, Devontae?
What?
What's your Instagram?
No, Instagram.
They can have that. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. DJ Cannon, 1993.
Cannon with a C or a K?
With a C.
Okay.
Jazz, personally, because I talked to you. Tamika, personally. And Devontae, personally. It was the message from last week on the live.
Yep.
Kleenex. Kleenex Chronicles.
Listen, that's so funny because when we started, I looked down, I had a Dorito. I was like, oh, just in case.
Just in case, yep. So, all right. So here is the lineup coming up tomorrow. For those of you who watch Match Me Abroad, that video will be out tomorrow. And then the other 90 days that's on tonight will be out on Wednesday for a video. So,
hold on. Was Nick McCall on last night?
What?
The Match Me Abroad, was it on last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they find a black girl somebody?
Huh?
They found a black lady somebody?
They did. The video will be out tomorrow.
I might just watch. I just may watch to see who they found for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So this is next week is the last one. Not sure if they're gonna do it.
Thank God.
It has been a little long, but I will say this: for those who watch, I feel bad for Harold.
I'm sick of Harold.
I'm
so sick of Harold and his foolishness.
Harold.
Look at Tamika. I feel bad for Harold. This is just what happened on the show if you didn't see it. So
I don't feel bad for Harold.
Okay.
I like Harold.
You don't feel bad.
Harold is doing too much.
We got Harold. We got Chad. I don't feel bad for Chad. Mark.
Chad. No,
Chad's
Chad is horrible.
Mark.
I don't feel bad for him either.
Yeah, those are the ones that's left on the show. So, all right. If 90 Day tonight, because y'all get to see it before me, is good, I might come live on Wednesday. We'll see.
They be so even though y'all late, y'all still gotta wait.
Yep.
It's 5:30 here.
Yeah, it's 8:35 here.
Oh, it's that much of a right.
Mm.
That's why when we land, it's gonna be okay. It making sense. I'm slow. All right, it's making sense now.
And that's why when I told Cassandra the time y'all landed, we're like, why? But I get it. Anyways, looking forward to seeing you when you get here. So, all right. So again, Match Me Abroad, video Tuesday, and then possibly a live Wednesday. If not, I'll just put out a video. We'll see how it goes. So
Okay.
All right. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate the support and everything. Like I said, we are 75 away from 2,000. Help us.
We getting there. We getting there.
Help us get over the hump so we can do the little drawing for the $25, $25, 50 total Amazon gift card. And everyone in the United States is eligible, including those of you on the panel and in the chat and in the bushes. So thank you all so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Did I say that fast? Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, chat. See you next time.